Well, they definitely, first of all, some people didn't know what OnlyFans was. So let's start there. But, I think it really starts at the top and having a leader in Steve Koonin that is creative and visionary, but is also understanding of culture and how to get things done. And so as an example, the brief was the in-season tournament has now been created by the NBA. No one knows what that means. And there were all these interviews with players talking about like, oh, I don't know what that is. Are you excited for it? What is it? And so we said, well, how do we cut through the clutter? So the league was doing their own marketing, which they do nationally. And so the brief was cut through the clutter to let fans know that the in-season tournament is coming and then get them to learn about it and sell some tickets. Cool. So when I gave that to Hawk Studios and our creative team, the OnlyFans idea came out. And that was the one idea that everyone was like, oh, this is crazy. Like, this cuts through the clutter. It does exactly what
Right.
the brief stated. So they came up with the idea, shot something, and I had to be the one to deliver it, obviously representing from my team. And I was like, all right, so you got to know how to pitch it. And the very first time we watched it, it was like, okay, don't know how this will land. And it was great because at the same time, this is definitely cutting through the clutter in a very different way. And so we had conversations internally, and kudos to Steve. It was like, let me make sure that we can bring everybody along with us. So we shared it with ownership. We shared it with our entire executive leadership team and had conversations about it, how people felt, understanding. Some people didn't find the humor. Some people were like, what's OnlyFans? It was a different thing. Ultimately, even going to Adam Silver, because the irony is when we dropped that video, the team was playing in Mexico City. and our CEO was sitting next to Adam Silver. And so people are asking him about this video. So we needed to make sure that everyone was aware. But when we had those conversations, we're like, you know what, we're going to do it. And the one thing that I was very proud of is I said, if we don't do it, we're going to hurt our culture because we have a team of really young creatives who have big ideas. And to what you said, it can be disheartening. Like, you're not going to come with the big ideas over and over again if it gets killed every time.
Right.
And so I said, if we don't at least put it out there, it's gonna hurt the culture because they fulfill the brief.